Hello guys, welcome back. Do you know that as much as people try to avoid making money mistakes, about 125.5 million Americans still fall into the pit of this same mistake at least one time in their lifetime? So you don't get your name added to the same group of people, we're here to tell you 5 basic personal finance mistakes you should avoid. Number 5. Paying off debt without a plan. Finance management is not an easy skill. It comes with a great many challenges, even if you got financial coaching at the early stages of your life. If you have begun your financial journey, you are bound to get into debt, but that's not the problem. The problem is not paying off the debt on time, and an even bigger problem is paying off your debts without any plan. No matter what money you have to pay off, be it a student loan, credit card debt, or a mortgage, you have to have an idea about which one you should be tackling first. You have to be careful when it comes to giving a hierarchical order to your debts. Your priorities should be sorted out. According to the financial advisor Kelly Welch, I find that many individuals pay extra toward their mortgage with a rate of 3% instead of attacking their student or car loans that often have much higher interest rates. So, while making a plan for your debts, you have to make sure that you list down all the debts with their interest rates. It's best to pay off your debts with high interest rates, such as credit cards, first, then move on to other debts with low interest rates, such as mortgages. According to Brenton Harrison, who's a Tennessee-based financial advisor, I encourage my clients to treat credit card debt with a sense of urgency, at times even pausing retirement contributions until they can get their balances under control, he says. When you won't have to spend your money on extra interest rates, then you will surely have yourself some bucks that you can save up for your emergency funds, which we are going to discuss in our next category as well. But before we move on, if you're finding this content useful, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you get to see more of these videos. Number 4. Not saving for emergency funds. One of the best ways to manage your finances is to have a long-term savings plan. From payment of everyday bills or monthly debt payoffs, it can help with everything. But the question here is, how to start saving? First off, you need to have an emergency fund. No choices there. It gets very difficult to manage your finances when you're hit with an unforeseen event. It could come in any form, a lost job, unexpected medical bills, or even a deadly pandemic. So it's better to be prepared for such a situation. And when you find yourself in such unfavorable circumstances without any savings, you are then forced to opt for alternative ways to manage your finances that could be very expensive, such as having to rely on payday loans or credit card debts with very high interests. And these expensive means would ultimately lower your credit score. So it's best to start saving today. Starting off doesn't have to be very big. You can save small amounts for yourself in the beginning. According to financial advisor Leslie Tane, even saving a small amount, such as $25 a week, will yield $1,300 at the end of the year. And it doesn't sound bad at all. Another way to save money is by joining your workspace pension scheme. Number 3. Allowing overspending. When there's an increase in your income, no power on earth could prevent you from overspending, and you will definitely find yourself splurging your money here and there. And this phenomenon is often regarded to as a lifestyle creep. If you are able to buy expensive items, that doesn't mean that you have to dump all your money this way. Instead, what you can do is you can invest that money smartly towards your long-term financial plans. According to Danielle Harrison, who's a Missouri-based CEP, if you've never experienced the money, it's much easier to not know what you're missing. Another financial advisor, Joe Lum, who calls lifestyle creep a lifestyle drift, says that we've all heard the logic before. I make more money now, so I can afford it. I worked hard for this salary increase. I deserve it. He says that with the increased income, your priority should be your debt payoffs and savings, and then extra can be used to improve your standard of living, he adds. Another way to avoid lifestyle drift is by avoiding too much time spent on social media. He says, when we bombard ourselves with images of others' best lives, it's hard not to yearn for more. So the verdict is that overspending on consumer products is not going to make you happy, and they won't help you in adverse situations. You have to save up for that with a plan. Number 2. Not making a budget. Another most common mistake made by people while managing their finances is that they do not make a budget while planning their monthly expenses. It's always the best idea to create a budget and stick to it. It includes listing all your bills, rents, and debts. Having a budget means you wouldn't lose track of monthly finances. You would have a clear idea of what's coming in and what's going out. So isn't it better to have everything sorted out rather than pushing yourself into unnecessary hassle? Number 1. Not being aware of hidden fees. This is one of the basic mistakes that people tend to make and realize only when it's too late. When signing up for financial products, it is always best to check or ask for all the terms and conditions beforehand, so you know that you're not going to get charged with any hidden fees. Yes, it is easily avoidable. Although it is a small step, if you miss it, you can end up paying a lot of money, and you surely don't want to do that. That's it for today. Tell us what you guys think in the comments section down below. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Until the next one, take care and goodbye.